Have you ever noticed your hands or feet feeling colder than they used to? Or maybe you're getting tired faster, like your body's just not keeping up the way it once did. You might chalk it up to just getting older. But what if I told you that poor circulation, a sneaky thief of energy, warmth, and even intimacy, doesn't have to define your golden years? I'm Dr. Sarah Thompson, a wellness advocate with over 25 years of experience, helping seniors rediscover their vitality through simple natural choices. I've seen countless people in their 60s, 70s, and even 90s turn back the clock on sluggishness, rediscover their spark, and live with more joy. And today I'm here to share a secret hiding in plain sight: 4 everyday fruits that can transform your circulation, boost your energy, and help you feel alive again. Poor circulation isn't just about cold fingers or tired legs. It's a quiet barrier to the life you deserve, one where you can walk with ease, share warm moments with loved ones, and feel strong in your body. After 60, your blood vessels can stiffen, slowing the flow of oxygen and nutrients to your heart, brain, and muscles. This can leave you feeling drained, foggy, or even disconnected in relationships. But the good news: you don't need expensive pills or complicated routines to fight back. Nature has already provided a solution, and it's as close as your kitchen. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 powerful fruits that can restore your circulation, rekindle your energy, and bring warmth back to your life. These aren't just fruits, they're your allies in living fully, no matter your age. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's dive into the first fruit that could change everything. The first fruit might already be sitting in your fruit bowl, unassuming, but packed with potential apples. I used to think apples were just a simple snack, something to munch on, without much thought. But then I met Margaret, a vibrant 72-year-old, who came to me feeling sluggish and frustrated. Her legs felt heavy after short walks, and she missed the energy she once had to garden with her grandkids. We talked about her diet, and I suggested she add an apple a day, not as a cure-all, but as a small, intentional step. Within weeks, she was back in my office, her eyes bright, telling me she felt lighter, warmer, and even slept better. What's going on here? Apples are loaded with pectin, a type of fiber that acts like a gentle scrub for your blood vessels, helping to clear out cholesterol buildup that can clog circulation. But it's not just about cleaning arteries. Apples are rich in quercetin, a natural compound that reduces inflammation and helps blood vessels stay flexible. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. Over time, they can get stiff or clogged, slowing the flow of water. Quercetin keeps those hoses pliable, letting blood flow freely to your heart, brain, and even your extremities. For Margaret, this meant warmer hands, less leg fatigue, and the energy to chase her grandkids again. And here's the best part: apples work for everyone. For men, better circulation can improve stamina and even support intimacy by enhancing blood flow where it matters most. For women, it can mean less swelling in the legs and more comfort during daily activities. All from a fruit you can toss in your bag or slice into your oatmeal. How do you start? It's simple. Try eating 1 apple a day, ideally with the skin on, since that's where most of the quercetin hides. Pair it with a handful of nuts for a satisfying snack, or chop it into a salad for a crisp, fresh bite. The key is consistency. Think of it as a daily gift to your body. Over time, you might notice your fingers aren't as cold, your walks feel easier, or you're waking up with a bit more pep. It's not magic, it's your body responding to nourishment it's been craving. Now let's move to the second fruit, one that's often overlooked but can be a game changer for your circulation and overall vitality: pomegranates. I'll never forget meeting Harold, a 68-year-old retiree who felt like his body was betraying him. He'd get winded climbing stairs, and his wife noticed he seemed less engaged in their evening chats. Harold didn't want to rely on medications, so we explored natural options. I recommended pomegranates, and he laughed, thinking I was joking, until he tried them. A month later, he was back grinning, saying he felt like he'd woken up for the first time in years. Pomegranates are a powerhouse because they're packed with antioxidants called polyphenols, which boost nitric oxide in your blood vessels. Nitric oxide is like a key that unlocks your blood vessels, helping them relax and expand so blood can flow freely. This is crucial as we age because stiff blood vessels can lead to high blood pressure, fatigue, and even brain fog. Pomegranates don't just help your heart, they support every part of your body that relies on blood flow, from your muscles to your brain to your intimate areas. For men, this can mean stronger, more reliable responses during moments of closeness. For women, it can ease discomfort and enhance sensitivity, making connection more joyful. Harold started drinking a small glass of unsweetened pomegranate juice daily, and he noticed his energy returning, his mind sharper, and even his mood brighter. Here's how to make pomegranates part of your life. If the fruit feels intimidating, to cut a start with unsweetened pomegranate juice, just a quarter cup a day, diluted with water to cut the tartness. Or sprinkle the seeds over yogurt or a salad for a burst of flavor. The trick is to make it a habit, like brushing your teeth. Over weeks, you may feel a warmth in your hands and feet, a clearer head, or even a renewed sense of connection with your partner. These small changes add up, reminding you that your body still has so much to give. We've covered apples and pomegranates, two fruits that can start transforming your circulation today. But there's more to this journey, two more fruits that can take your vitality to the next level. Stay with me, because what's coming next could be the key to unlocking the energy and warmth you've been missing. Now that we've explored how apples and pomegranates can breathe new life into your circulation, let's keep the momentum going with two more fruits that can work wonders for your energy, warmth, and overall vitality. These aren't exotic superfoods you need to hunt down. They're simple, everyday fruits that pack a serious punch when it comes to keeping your blood flowing and your body thriving. I'm Dr. Sarah Thompson, and I've spent over 25 years helping seniors like you rediscover the joy of feeling strong and connected. My patients have taught me that small, intentional choices can make a big difference, and that's exactly what these next fruits offer. So let's dive into the third fruit, one that's as comforting as a warm summer day and just as uplifting for your body. The third fruit is blueberries, those tiny bursts of flavor that do so much more than brighten your morning yogurt. I remember meeting Clara, a 75-year-old widow who came to me feeling like her spark was fading. She'd always been active, dancing at community events, tending her rose garden, but lately her legs felt heavy and she'd get dizzy just standing up too fast. Clara didn't want to rely on pills, and honestly, she was skeptical when I suggested something as simple as blueberries. But she gave it a try, adding a handful to her breakfast daily. A few weeks later, she walked into my office with a spring in her step, telling me she felt like herself again. She even started dancing at her senior center's weekly gatherings, her smile brighter than ever. What makes blueberries so special? They're packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants, that give them their deep blue hue and act like a shield for your blood vessels. As we age, inflammation can creep into our arteries, making them stiff and slowing blood flow. This can lead to fatigue, brain fog, or even that frustrating coldness in your hands and feet. Anthocyanins help reduce that inflammation, keeping your blood vessels flexible and open so oxygen and nutrients can reach every part of your body. For Clara, this meant less dizziness, stronger legs, and the energy to dance again. But it's not just about physical benefits. Better circulation can lift your mood too. When your brain gets more oxygen, you feel sharper, more present, and ready to enjoy life's little moments, like laughing with friends or savoring a quiet sunset. Blueberries also support your heart, which is the engine of your circulation. Studies show that regular blueberry consumption can lower blood pressure and improve cholesterol levels, both of which are critical for seniors. For men, this can translate to better stamina and even enhanced intimacy, as healthy blood flow supports responsiveness. For women, it can mean less swelling in the ankles and more comfort during daily activities, making it easier to stay active and connected. The beauty of blueberries is how easy they are to add to your life. Toss a handful into your smoothie, sprinkle them over oatmeal, or just eat them fresh as a snack. Frozen blueberries work just as well, so you can keep them on hand year-round. Start with a small serving daily, and over time you might notice your energy steadying, your hands warmer, and your mind clearer. It's like giving your body a daily dose of care that pays off in ways you can feel. Let's move to the fourth fruit, one that's often saved for special occasions, but deserves a regular spot in your routine: oranges. I'll never forget meeting Tom, an 82-year-old grandfather who felt like he was running on empty. He loved playing cards with his buddies, but he'd get so tired halfway through he'd have to excuse himself. His hands were always cold, and he worried he was letting his friends down. When we talked about his diet, I suggested oranges not just for their vitamin C, but for their ability to transform circulation. Tom was hesitant. He thought oranges were just for fighting colds. But he started eating one a day, peeling it slowly while chatting with his wife in the morning. A month later, he told me he was staying at the card table longer, feeling warmer, and even sleeping better. His buddies noticed the change too, teasing him about his new energy. Oranges are a circulation superstar because they're loaded with flavonoids, natural compounds that strengthen blood vessel walls and improve blood flow. As we age, our blood vessels can weaken, leading to sluggish circulation and even varicose veins. Flavonoids act like a support system, keeping those vessels strong and resilient. Oranges also contain hesperidin, a compound that boosts nitric oxide production, much like pomegranates. This helps your blood vessels relax so blood can flow freely to your heart muscles and extremities. For Tom, this meant warmer hands, less fatigue, and the stamina to enjoy his card games. For women, oranges can reduce leg swelling and improve comfort during intimacy, making moments of closeness more enjoyable. And for everyone, better circulation means a sharper mind and a heart that feels supported. Adding oranges to your day is as simple as it gets. Peel one for breakfast, slice it into a salad, or keep a bag of clementines for an easy grab-and-go snack. If you're on medications, check with your doctor to ensure citrus is safe, as it can interact with some prescriptions. But for most, an orange a day is a small habit with big rewards. You might start noticing your fingers aren't as chilly, your walks feel lighter, or you're simply enjoying life a bit more. That's your body saying thank you for giving it what it needs. We've now uncovered the power of blueberries and oranges, two fruits that can transform how you feel from the inside out. These simple choices can bring warmth, energy, and connection back into your life, proving that age is just a number when you nourish your body right. Stay with me because we're about to wrap this up with some practical ways to make these fruits a seamless part of your routine, plus a final push to inspire you to take that first step toward feeling vibrant again. We've just uncovered the incredible ways apples, pomegranates, blueberries, and oranges can transform your circulation, bringing warmth, energy, and connection back into your life. These fruits aren't just food, they're like quiet partners working with your body to help you feel vibrant no matter your age. I'm Dr. Sarah Thompson, and after 25 years of guiding seniors to live fuller, healthier lives, I've seen how small choices can spark big changes. You don't need to overhaul your life or chase complicated solutions. The power to feel stronger, more connected, and more alive is already within your reach, sitting in your kitchen or at your local grocery store. Now let's tie it all together and explore how to make these fruits a seamless part of your daily routine, plus a final fruit that could be the key to unlocking your vitality. Then I'll share some thoughts to inspire you to take that first step today. Before we dive into how to bring these fruits into your life, let's talk about one more fruit that's a true unsung hero for circulation: kiwi. I'll never forget meeting Evelyn, an 80-year-old artist who loved painting but was struggling with leg cramps and fatigue that kept her from her easel. She felt like her body was slowing her down, and it broke her heart to miss out on what brought her joy. When we talked, she mentioned she'd always loved kiwi but hadn't eaten it in years. I encouraged her to bring it back, not just for its tangy sweetness, but for its circulation-boosting power. A month later, Evelyn was back, her face glowing as she described painting for hours without pain and even taking short walks to her community garden. She said kiwi felt like a little burst of energy in her day. Kiwi is a circulation superstar because it's packed with vitamin C and vitamin E, two nutrients that work together to protect your blood vessels and keep blood flowing smoothly. As we age, oxidative stress can damage blood vessel walls, making them less flexible and slowing circulation. Vitamin C acts like a shield, repairing that damage, while vitamin E keeps blood from getting too sticky, reducing the risk of clots. This means more oxygen reaching your muscles, brain, and heart, which translates to less fatigue, fewer cramps, and a sharper mind. For Evelyn, it meant painting without leg pain and feeling steady on her walks. For men, kiwi's blood-thinning benefits can support stronger stamina and intimacy by improving flow to vital areas. For women, it can ease swelling and discomfort, making daily activities and moments of closeness more comfortable. What I love about kiwi is how versatile it is. Scoop it out with a spoon for a quick snack, blend it into a smoothie, or slice it into a fruit salad for a zesty kick. Aim for one kiwi a day. It's small but mighty. If the fuzz bothers you, peel it first, or try the golden variety for a sweeter taste. Over weeks, you might notice your legs feel lighter, your energy steadies, or you're simply enjoying your hobbies again. It's not about a quick fix. It's about giving your body the tools to thrive one bite at a time. So how do you make these four fruits, apples, pomegranates, blueberries, and kiwi, part of your life without it feeling like another chore. The beauty is in the simplicity. Start by picking one fruit that feels approachable. Maybe you love the crisp bite of an apple or the juicy pop of blueberries. Add it to something you already do, like tossing blueberries into your morning cereal or eating a kiwi with your afternoon tea. If you're a planner, set out a small fruit bowl each morning, slice an apple sprinkle and some pomegranate seeds, add a handful of blueberries and top it with a kiwi. It's a 5-minute habit that feels like a treat but works like medicine. If you prefer sipping, blend a smoothie with frozen blueberries and a splash of pomegranate juice, or dilute orange juice with water for a refreshing drink. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even 3 days a week is a start, and your body will thank you with warmer hands, lighter steps, and a clearer mind. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. Apples with their pectin and quercetin clear out cholesterol and keep blood vessels flexible. Pomegranates boost nitric oxide, opening up blood flow to energize your whole body. Blueberries fight inflammation with anthocyanins, lifting your mood and stamina. And kiwi with its vitamin C and E protects your vessels and eases cramps. Together, these fruits aren't just snacks. They're a quiet revolution against the idea that aging means slowing down. They're proof that your body still wants to thrive, and you can support it with choices that are simple, affordable, and delicious. I know it's easy to feel like time has taken something from you, energy, warmth, or even the closeness you once felt with loved ones. But I've seen people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s reclaim those things, not with pills or procedures, but with small intentional steps. I think of Evelyn painting again, or Tom laughing at his card table, or Clara dancing with her friends. These aren't miracles, they're what happens when you give your body what it's been asking for. You deserve to feel that way too. To wake up with energy, to hold hands without feeling cold, to share moments with your partner, or simply enjoy your own company with a clear, hopeful mind. So here's my invitation to you: look at your fridge or your next grocery list differently. See these fruits as more than food, as tools to bring back the vitality you thought might be slipping away. Start today, not because you have to, but because you deserve to feel good again. Maybe it's grabbing an apple on your way out the door or sipping some pomegranate juice with dinner. Whatever you choose, know that you're making a decision to live with intention, to honor the incredible body that's carried you through decades of life. I'd love to hear from you now. In the comments, share one fruit you're excited to try or a small step you're ready to take. If you found this helpful, type 1 in the comments; if not, type 0. I read every response, and your feedback helps me create content that truly supports you. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs a little encouragement, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more tips to live your best life. Here's to feeling warm, energized, and fully alive at any age. You've got this, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way.